Alright everyone, welcome back to about one more hour of Knights of the Old Republic for this session. FYI, I popped a cough drop because my throat's bothering me now. What we're going to do is we're going to talk to Cantress. We're also going to talk to, what's her name? Jumanji? And we're going to see if we can unlock their side quests and see where we go for those. So let's talk to Cantress.
Yeah, what do you want?
Alright, tell me more about the Mandalorian Wars.
We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once you had taken charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. You were a genius on the field. You are held in very high regard among my people. You abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others could be too fortified to strike. You made sacrifices in order to advance your goals. Such strategies had never been enough to best us before. In the end, you proved too much for us.
Huh. You couldn't have won against the whole galaxy. If I had not stopped you, someone else would have, but what about the Sith? I guess talking about him because he knows he's Darth Revan now. Then you Snoutfoot for a 100-bit cheer. He says, smoke weed every day. Okay, then. Anonymous Dollar Tipper says, Phil, I'm celebrating the Super Bowl here. Seems some rumbles and tumbles since people are drunk. Sorry. As it's anonymously donating, I don't want people to know who I am. That's fine. I always said, guys, you want to contribute? You can go ahead and contribute anonymously. No problem. Okay? Alright. What about the Sith?
The Sith had gone, retreated into their empire. They sealed themselves off from the rest of the galaxy. We thought it would be centuries before they'd come back.
Oh, he's actually talking about the Jedi then, not the Sith.
They could rebuild their fleet so fast. But at the time, it looked like the galaxy was in our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
Why aren't I watching the Super Bowl? Because I don't give a shit. I don't follow American football. So... What happened in the battle?
It was not your ships, or your men, or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, you, that the Republic prevailed. Your strategies and tactics defeated the best we could send against you. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of your attacks, the tenacity of your defenses, and the subtleties of your plans. You fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
I don't like how you keep saying "you're." Like, you represent all Jedi. You don't. Yes, I did play Dragon Ball FighterZ when it first launched. What was that, 3 years ago? And I thought it was a good game, but I just couldn't keep up with it. With my streaming schedule and everything, and the variety of stuff I played, I couldn't play it enough to play it at a competitive level. And again, the lag when I played it was unbearable. I couldn't even get matches that didn't drop half the time, so... Junior Mint, you're really cruising to get banned today, aren't you? I mean, that's probably one of the dumbest things I've ever seen on stream. That's a Marilyn Manson reference from the 90s. Anyway, why didn't you retreat?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And you won. I hold no grudge against you. Nor do any of my people. It was the greatest of honors to fight against you, even in defeat. It is even more of an honor to fight beside you now. Had you been born of the Mandalorian clans, surely nothing in this galaxy would have been able to stop us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice.
Nothing more.
Yeah, what do you want?
Tell me more.
The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history.
Just gotta hear this whole story
But it was
now.
a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
Alright. I kicked your tail so badly.
Yeah, you did.
So he is talking
You're
about
a great
Revan.
Warrior Revan.
He is
A
talking
great
about
king.
Darth Revan.
There weren't
Okay.
many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was
So he was a
killed at the hands
Jedi.
of the
I
Jedi
see.
Revan. The best of us could not defeat
Revan
him.
was a Jedi
After
first.
that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. The Republic's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor. Only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
You found work as a mercenary.
Yeah, I found word on Taris. Enforcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Taris and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Taris could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
Opponents who could easily kill us? I said, you're a worthy companion.
Maybe later I'll tell you,
See you later,
more about
Beckham.
what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
No. Oh, no?
Your choice.
Another journal entry.
Yeah, what do you want?
You know, that's it.
Your choice.
So we didn't unlock any missions with him, but at least we got his dialogue caught up. Guess we should talk to Juhani now and unlock her dialogue. I don't know if we're gonna get a mission for it, though. Where the hell is she?
How can you possibly be Raven? The one,
Huh.
the Jedi whose troops saved me on Taris. It was Raven, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. You are nothing like the one who saved me on Taris.
People change.
You are obviously not who I thought you were once upon a time. I thought you were the ideal Jedi. I thought you would never turn against us. Yet here you are.
I'm not making excuses for my actions.
You did turn in the end. I did not want to believe it. But now, I suppose you have a chance to redeem yourself. You can work with us. For the Republic. For the Order. We can set right what you started so long ago.
We shall see. I will do it as necessary. I work for myself. I work for myself.
Only through serving the Republic do you serve yourself as well.
Oh, yeah, right.
In defeating Malik,
Double
you
talk.
save all of us along with you. Time will tell what choices you make. I shall stay by you to see this task done.
Okay.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Can we talk?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me about your past.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating.
Why do you insist on spewing this trash at me?
What? You? Ugh, it is useless talking to you, it seems. Yes.
Wow. Is something wrong?
I have been bothered by something of late.
Okay. What is it?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child? I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling. I
What?
have been wrestling with my feelings inside. Trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
Oh, so I didn't even know that her whole homeworld was destroyed. I never knew that. What's up, Derek? I'm not feeling very well today, man. I'm using a lozenge now so I can talk, but very tired, very under the weather, not feeling good. But I'm here, so what are you saying?
Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastilla. Taris, my homeworld.
Oh, so Taris was her homeworld and they blew it to hell. I thought you hated your homeworld.
It was my home. If it were not for you and Bastilla, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastilla. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood.
But we...
Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
Okay, I'm sorry, Juhani. There was no way to prevent it. Calm yourself. Remember the Jedi Code. And no excuse. I did what I needed to. Remember the Jedi Code.
There is no emotion.
Yeah.
There is peace. I suppose you did what you had to, and it could not have been avoided. The Republic needs you and Bastila. Maybe needs you more than it needed Taris. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
Oh, great. Thanks, Sticky. Thanks for telling me about the romance options of the game. Okay. I wanna try to unlock her mission, so I'm trying to be nice enough to unlock the mission. You know? Then use Snoutfoot for another 200-bit cheers to feel better, sending some of the positive vibes.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it will. As long as we remain focused on our task, it will. I am sorry.
Normally I'd be a dick, but I want to
will
unlock
try
her
not
side
to
quest.
Distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now. Yes.
Okay. Something wrong.
I was remembering Taris.
Continuing again. What about it?
It was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels.
There's no sun there.
And the meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
Oh, that's right, because you lived in the lower city. It was blocked off. It was under the other city. Right, no sun. Zelda Destroyer asks, have I ever drank Monster Energy drinks? Very rarely. In fact, the very few times I've done it usually was for like a DSP Tries It episode, or back in the day if I was at a Street Fighter tournament and I was really like tired, sluggish, and I wanted some energy and that was all that was available, I usually would try to drink something else because I don't like the taste of Monster. I think it tastes kind of gross with that taurine shit that's in it. But, yeah, not very often. Thank you for the share. I don't remember seeing any race on Terrace.
There were none. Bad enough to be a race that is feared and hated by humans, but to be one that is strange and different, even among non-humans, living was hard enough, without the stigma of being from a lost race. There was always the danger of Rakuls coming up from the sewers, or more mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives, but we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
Was it that bad? No one could help you? How could such a government last? No one could help you.
And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived, and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
Like who? One of the Jedi you met? Decent humans are hard to find.
I have noticed that. But the Jedi Order seems to have collected a fair number. The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I am sorry. I am getting away from my point. If there even was one. Sometimes, I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Okay. How did you arrive on Dantooine?
Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own.
Oh my god, she has so much
safe
dialogue.
galaxy, if we can.
I guess I should have been talking to them all along,
How
huh?
may I be of a...
Can we
What
talk?
is it you would like to...
Tell me more about your past.
I mentioned before that my parents had fled
Oh
to
my
Taris.
god, what a
Perhaps I can tell
conversation.
you about that.
Please do go on. There was no Cathar on Terrace that I
No,
saw.
there were not. Having fled the birth world of my species, my parents flew as far and wide as they could. And so I was raised alone, knowing of my birthplace only the few stories my parents could tell, and seeing no other member of my species at all.
Where did they flee? Why were there no other members of your species on Terrace?
It all comes back to wars and fighting. The curse of your race, it seems. In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds.
Near the world your species came from, your people were in that region. What caused them to flee?
Cathar was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran.
How'd it happen? World was taking it easily. The Mandalorians fought dirty.
They swooped down from space across the world, firing
Oh
at
my
anything
God.
that moved.
Alright,
They did
I
their
can't take
best.
this
In the
anymore.
end,
The Jedi could... Oh, that's what you get for being unprepared.
we were prepared.
Uh,
Just not for an invasion of that size.
Of
We were
course.
not members of the Republic. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. We knew what was coming. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained.
so they were
Most
refugees
did
of a
not make
war.
it.
An atrocity.
My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able and eventually settled on Taris. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans,
my God.
intolerant of other species, made every...
Oh, let's see. How'd your family cope? Parents do not sound very wise to me. Terrace is not a place to raise a child.
No, it is not. But they had little choice. Each of us dealt with it in our own way. My
Snailfoot
father-
Shooter said, this is as
my
exciting as Donkey
father
Kong
turned to
64.
stimulants. He spent much of... But we are...
Oh my God, I can't do it anymore. I don't care.
I don't need killed by a man. How may I be of... What is it you would...
What happened if your father died?
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone.
Oh my
A
God,
single
they made this
non-human
so drawn out.
Living in one... It was not easy.
Did you not
When
help
my
her?
father... She worked. I later learned she hid what she was... In the end, she could...
Oh my God, did she
She
die?
never recovered. I sat by... But... You must understand.
They
I
captured
thought
you?
it would... You have no idea. They treated me like
So
livestock.
she was captured for their family's debt and treated like livestock. How does the Jedi stand for
did
that?
not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us in prison.
So the Jedi
But the
freed her,
Jedi
and that's why
must
she joined the
fight their
Jedi. What was the dream?
own. Swore that
Or
I
we
would
become a Jedi.
accomplish
That's what she mentioned
it.
earlier.
We both know what has
Okay.
happened since then.
You turned away from the dark
I am
side.
grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream. Someday
Okay.
I may make it up to you.
Oh my lord.
How may I be of assistance? What is it you would like? I have
are you
been
thinking about?
much about our journey, and I am grateful and honored that you have accepted me with you. It is an honor to be by your side, and to see you redeemed from the dark path you had chosen.
Little does she know.
We Cathar do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine, I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
Shadow King 236 resub for 25 months. Just keep up the hard work and hope you're feeling better. Thank you, Shadow King. I am still feeling under the weather, but at least I could talk today. Thank you for over 2 years of support. And Doc Shoggoth tipped me $5, so I don't get to tune in often live, thanks to work, but I've been enjoying Kakarot, Doom 2, and this game on YouTube. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Doc Shoggoth. I appreciate that, and I hope I do feel better soon, man. I need to. All right. You should be right. Oh my God. You should be right at home when I turn my back on you.
What? It seems I was mistaken. I should have known things could not change for me that easily.
Wow.
If it's the Council's wishes, I will accompany you. I will do my duty and trust that you will do yours.
Wow.
How may I be?
Harsh.
What is it you would like? Of course.
That's it. Maybe I just destroyed her mission by saying that to her. I might have. All right. So we talked to all of them. Okay. That's it. Let's now go to the final planet, which I'm running in a circle like an idiot, right? Stingy Thing says, "Oh well, she sucks anyway. If that, even if that canceled the mission, who cares?" I mean, I would have liked to do it, but I couldn't take it. Droning on and on. Jesus. Put a Sith to sleep. All right, Korriban, volcanic mountain range. Alright. The final planet. Good lord. She wouldn't shut the fuck up. Okay. So what appears to be the final planet, Korriban. Will it be the end of the game? I have no idea. Another vision. Bastilla's not with us this time to see the vision. It's inside some sort of like a temple with statues. See that? Eternal Napalm did 100-bit shares. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for Doom Eternal. I am too, man. I'm happy to play Doom again later tonight. As hard as that game is, you know, I guess we were pumped. Like I said, I never got that far in Doom 2, so I'll be playing all new stuff now. Okay. All right. Out of here. Okay. Oh man, who do I take with me now? Definitely Canderous. Maybe I'll take Canderous and Jolie and see how this party does. Okay. Alright, an anonymous dollar tipper says, I've been watching you since way back in the day. I know you can get through this. Let's slam and bram it. All right, thank you for the dollar tip. And Zelda Destroyer to 200-bit cheers. And what advice would you give to people who want to start streaming? Be yourself. Stream what you like. And have fun. And that way, even if literally no one shows up, at least you're having fun doing it. You'll be natural. That's what I used to do when I started on YouTube. See, the thing is, when I started on Twitch, I already had a viewing audience from YouTube. When I did on YouTube, it was just like, play whatever the hell I want, mess around, have fun. Have a good time, and don't really give a shit about what happens. And if you're genuine, people will tune in and watch, and that's kind of what happened with me. Certainly today it's a very different climate with everyone trying to do it. I don't know if that would work anymore, but that's the only advice I can really give you because that's been my philosophy. Okay. Yes, TM52 Twitch, I did see what Singh said about a good stopping point for the stream is coming up, which is good because I'm only streaming for about another 30 minutes, so... The Port Authority. Another Jedi come to small Korriban. Good to meet you. How do you know I'm a Jedi? Jedi come here often, do they? There are many people who come to Korriban from throughout the Sith space, hoping to join the Academy. Some of them are Jedi who have left the Order. You will get into the Academy for certain. I understand Jedi who have left the light side are made me very welcome. What's the academy you mentioned? I thought you would have been why you came here. There's a Sith Academy just outside the Dreshdai, where they train their students and such. Enough about that. It's very nice to see that the Ebon Hawk has returned. I've not seen that ship for some time. Since you're a regular to our little colony, the docking fee is 25 credits. Is that necessary? I suppose there's no need to charge the owner of the Ebon Hawk any fee. Alright. Good. We've mind screwed him. Snoutfoot cheered. He said, do you expect the Super Bowl to affect your evening stream? It might. There may be a lot of Americans who don't want to attend the stream because of it. I'm doing Doom 2. It's not like an ongoing crazy narrative or anything, so we'll see who shows up.
Answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Please, Master Sharding, give us a chance. We'll do anything to get into the Academy.
I'm no master, yet, but I like the sound of that. Alright, one more question. That a lot of you is trying my patience. Alright, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Oh, of course, Shardan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority,
Wow.
true power.
Wow.
That is why the Sith are strong.
Thank you, Chardin. We understand now.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You, Jedi, you're looking to get into the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here?
What is
Let me pose
this?
a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Well, if you can't think of anything cruel, you really shouldn't be out here, young man, should you?
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
Why, what did they do? You can't kill them? Why are you asking me? Mr. Bubba Virich here, and I said, it reminds me, just so you know, from the people who have already tried out Doom Eternal, they say it's very intense and fast style of gameplay and involves puzzles, but not only in the environment with the enemies. There's certain types of bob and weave patterns with each enemy in order to not take massive damage or be killed. The experiences after playing so said they actually were sweating for the amount of concentration and fast reactions. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we'll see how it turns out. I'm excited. Okay. So, why? What did they do? You can't just kill them? Or why are you asking me? Why are you asking me?
Please, tell him to let us go, I beg you. Silence. Why not ask you? I'm rather exhausted from dealing with hopefuls like these. I can barely think straight. Besides, I find it fun. Come now. A decision, please.
Let them go? Perhaps to scare them a little. Humiliation would be enough. Yeah, kill them. I don't care.
My thoughts exactly. How lovely to encounter someone with such an agreeable disposition.
Nice. Well then. Alright. Looks like we're going to get an opportunity for a lot of dark side points on this planet. Very nice. Kill the jobbers. That's what you do. Bree. Actually, the one who won that swoop race on Manon. I'm a big fan. Hope you can find something suited to a celebrity like you. Is there anything you'd like? What sort of merchandise do you offer? I see your merchandise. This is all crap. Cassius Fett's heavy pistol. It's a Fett, like Boba Fett, but this would have been his predecessor. Balanced and it's upgradable. It's pretty good, but I don't think we're gonna be using that. It's just guns and mines and grenades. Nothing good. Nothing that I want. A firefighter
Look here,
crewman.
my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Huh.
You should turn around and move along, kid. You don't want the trouble we give you.
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lasho.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that,
What an asshole. Just kill them all. Zip. Well, shout out to No Couture, who tipped me $50. Thank you very much, No Couture. Haven't seen you in a while, so it's good to see you. And thank you so much for the contribution. He says, I haven't been here in a while. Let me make up for lost time. By the way, when I have throat trouble, I take ethylmorphin hydrochloride cough syrup. Class 3 drug. Lightens the mood. Yeah, it sounds like a prescription thing that I could not afford. Since I have, no money that could go towards that kind of stuff. I just got to tough this out. And we ran out of regular cough syrup, so I have nothing I can take right now besides cough drops. Maybe this week, if it persists, I can get some cough medicine or something. on Tuesday. Truth of the matter is, it's not that bad coughing anymore. It seems to have cleared up, but now my throat hurts, so it is what it is. Thank you, No Couture. Seriously, very generous tip. It helps me out a lot. Thank you so much, man. Okay, so I don't think there's any need for hostilities. You can try to kill me, you'd fail, but you can try. I think it's a lot of responsibility for simple scum like you.
You couldn't find your backside with both hands and your friends.
How precocious. I think this one tried to make a joke, don't you?
I didn't think it was funny.
Neither did I. A brave face, perhaps, but I'm more interested in being amused at the moment, I think. What do you say? Amuse us. Make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
What? Disgusting feces asked, do I still take my back medicine, or did I stop when I moved? I never took any back medicine. I never had anything for my back at all. I never got on painkillers or anything because I was afraid I would get hooked. So I literally never took a single painkiller pill. Even though it was offered to me by the doctor, I turned it down. Okay. You know who I am? I'm Darth Revan. Watch your tongue girl rip it out. Persuade. These two Mandalorians are out in the woods.
Go on.
One of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing, and his eyes are glazed. The other Mandalorian takes out his communicator and contacts his commander.
I've heard this one before. I think...
Quiet.
He gasps, my partner has collapsed. I don't know what to do. After a moment, the commander responds, calm down, I can help.
And then?
First, let's make sure your partner's dead. There's a silence and a blaster shot is heard. Back on the communicator, the Mandalorian says, okay, now what?
It would be more realistic if the commander just shot them both.
Ha! Too funny.
Good one!
Yes, I suppose that wasn't too bad. All right then, my friend. You've done as you were asked. Perhaps we will meet again.
I could have killed them all, but I used my persuasion skill. Alright, I didn't get anything for that? That's lame. Would have been nice to get like a reward. Alright, let me save up here. I'm streaming for about another 25 minutes today, everybody. Then I'm gonna very much like the break for my freaking throat. Okay. Okay. Even though he's joined your group, Jolie remains a somewhat mysterious character. Maybe you should speak to him about why he chose to come with you. Okay.
Got something on your mind, dude?
You actually just said why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
I don't have to take you with me.
Of course you do. I know things, remember? You think you can make it around this part of the galaxy without me? But don't answer that. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Move on to where? I don't believe you. You look pretty happy there to me. I don't believe you.
The hermit says he's tired of living alone in the giant forest, and you find that hard to believe. How cynical are you? How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
You can do that on your own? Damn right it is. No, I guess not. I guess not.
Now, was that so hard? An old man has to be allowed some petty eccentricities. Nice to see you agree for once. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is? What interest do you have in my future? Give your opinions on it to yourself.
Have I offered a single opinion? No, I haven't. Though you could do far worse than hear a couple of mine. Your destiny, after all, is rather unclear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my revelations.
Like he doesn't know. We already know.
Probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another.
You know what?
Sick.
I think at this point, this dialogue is meant for before they know that you're Darth Revan. Because that's what he's alluding to, right? So you're coming along to not offer your opinions?
I'll remind you that you're the one who started pumping me for information. Like an old man doesn't have anything better to do. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can't be all bad.
Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
I don't bring you along for amusement. You're along some kind of observer. I don't need another mentor.
Good, since I didn't offer to be one. You think anyone would want to mentor you with that kind of attitude? Not me. I'm past that. One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
Okay. A Zerka representative? This is the Zerka Corporation? They're not gonna like
You've heard
me.
of that awful business on Idian, yes? Our corporate outpost there has been destroyed by the Wookiee savages. This could put back the use of Wookiee labor considerably. We may even have to abandon the planet completely. Well, what can you do? Sorry. Was there something you needed?
Yeah, that was us. Why are the Zerka on Korriban?
We do some mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starport is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of anything, this is the place to come.
Alright, can I see what you have to offer? Ooh. Construction kit. Advanced med pack. Advanced repair kit. Antidote. There you go. Bought everything. One-use item deploys an anti-encryption software and electronic interface to improve the user's ability to bypass locking mechanisms and doors. I'll just buy everything. Yeah. I don't want any of their armor. Any other useful items? All guns. Increases targeting. Demolitions plus 6 gauntlets. Ugh. Stabilizer gauntlets. Demolitions plus 2. More shields. I should probably buy some of these. Stealth units. A Sith regenerator. Why not? It was very expensive, but I bought it anyway. Let me guess, I can't equip it because it needs level 3 and I don't have it. Yeah. Shit. I need to get level 3 implant, and then I can do the Sith regenerator. I'll probably do this the next level then. Alright, I was gonna say I knew I needed shields. I knew that mine had worn out. Okay. I think we're good. Alright. In here. Alright. So I'm going to have to up my implants level eventually as a feat as I level up on this planet. What do you got here? Pilot? Being sentient? Oh, Pazak? He wants to play Pazak. No. Mika Doran. Manager of the Ebon Hawk. I make a door manager of the establishment. There's something you're needing. Zigram says you sell special items. To the right buyer, traditionally the owner of the Ebon Hawk has been the contact for all my transactions. In the past, the owner is always affiliated with the exchange. That was why Ziagram did not approach you earlier. We had no idea who you were, or we wanted to do business with you. Of course, that's all changed now, Lord Revan. The things you have for sale. The rarest of weapons. Okay, let me see them. More life support packs. Verpine fiber mesh. These don't look very great. Look at that, it's a whole mask for your face. Immunity mind affecting. Saves all +2. It's expensive. It's nice because it saves all +2, but it's very expensive. Dominator Gauntlet, strength +5. Holy shit. Let me sell. Maybe I could sell some stuff. Oh, what else can I sell? Let's see. The generic Mandalorian armor and the powered light battle armor. An extra colored lightsaber. Oh, man. We're selling the stuff that's low value. All these grenades, I have so many of them. It's ridiculous. I could sell some of them. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Romy Rowe just resubscribed for 22 months, and apparently I randomly was gifted an emote. Because I guess what's happening is between now and the 16th, there are random emotes that are going out when people contribute, and only certain random people in the chat get them. Okay, but I guess I was one of the lucky ones there. Awesome, thank you. Oh, let's get rid of some of these low-level things that are only 25. I'll never use Power +1 at this point. I'll never use Fortitude +2. Just immunity to poison, that's it? I don't want that. Only just immunity to poison. Yeah, these level 1 implants, get rid of those. Those are shitty. Same thing, I'm never going to use any of these level 1 implants. I really don't know if I should sell any of these data pads. I don't know if... They're really not worth anything anyway, so... Never mind. A skull plate? Oh, I'm not going to use droid plating every type 2 because I have type 3. I also don't need anything type 1, right? Nothing type 1. There's a Rubber Veriture says, have you done a Quake for a Let's Play? I'd like to see you do it. No, I did play Quake 1 and 2 on PC when they came out in the 90s, but I never did a modern Let's Play of them, no. Yeah, anything that's class 1 I should get rid of. I'm never going to use class 1 stuff again. Oops, I just sold it level 2. Oh well. Then again, I'm not going to use 2 of the same thing either. Advanced Stun Ray, right? I don't need... If I have Advanced Flamethrower, I don't need regular Flamethrower. Those are all class 1. Get rid of those. All class 1. Get rid of them. Alright. Now, I sold a ton, because there was something I thought I wanted. What was it now? Oh my god. I want those Strength +5 gauntlets. These are great too, the Verpine prototype shields. But I want those gauntlets, man. If I put those on fucking Candrix, he's gonna be like doing insane damage. Dominator gauntlets. I'm gonna buy it. I think I'm gonna buy it. Oh, really? T-Nick says, you wanted the gauntlets, I'd save the money and check the final inventory upgrade for the Vane vendor. The what? Who's the Vane vendor? Oh, yes, Derek, I'm sure that, oh, what's this? I'm sure that dinner will make me feel a little bit better. And, thank you for dominating things for the upcoming, Viewer's Choice event. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. I've heard disturbing rumor. A hunter matching your description reported to have slain a crate dragon on Tatooine. Please tell me it wasn't you. It wasn't me. I'm not a fool. I understand your power. You are, after all, Dark Lord of the Sith, but crate dragons are terrible monsters. If something should happen to you, if you're injured or even slain by a beast, then Malak will never be toppled. Not scared of anything, not even a crate dragon. I suppose if there's anyone in the galaxy who can reasonably expect to survive an encounter, it would be you. If you're going to continue regular escapades, I would strongly recommend you stock up on weapons and armor. Okay. Talking about the Zerg peoples of a rebellion on the planet Edain. It's all upgrades here. It appears Wookiees have turned on their masters. I just assume you were the one responsible for this. I can think of no other who could bring about the collapse of Zerga's operation so spectacularly. I only hope your actions don't draw the attention of your old apprentice. I suggest you stock up for my inventory. Okay. He has all the different news, right? So he says he would put the Sith implant on Canderous. It stacks with this regen perk to get 6 HP per second. Okay. You know a lot about the Evan Hawk and his previous owners. I know very little. Most are affiliated with the Exchange, but the ship itself is well known, especially here on Korriban. Some say it's the finest smuggling vessel in the sector, but some say it's cursed. Cursed, what do you mean? None deny the Hawk is a fine vessel with a long history. The owners have not fared easily, as easily as the ship itself. David Kang was the last owner. Come to the world as Terrace. The world of Sith utterly destroyed. Even if Terrace hadn't been destroyed, would Davik still be around? Seems doubtful that he sold the ship to you. I don't believe in curses. I suppose the Sith Lord has little time for curses. I'm gonna assume all those dialogues didn't really do anything, right? No, they're still just expensive. So I'm being recommended to save my money for now. I want to get those, but if I should save my money, I'll save it. I don't know what I'm saving it for, though. Okay. Okay, this way. To the Sith Academy. Okay. Ah. Alright, look, there's some droids. Utility droid and a protocol droid. What's over here? Anything? No, it's a dead end. Metal box? Wait a minute, I was just here and it wouldn't open. Now it opens. A computer spike. No, I can't target that thing. Whatever it is. Okay. Oh, I'm being told if I beat the Yavin vendor 10 times in Pazak, you get a permanent 20% discount. Yeah, but does that work at this vendor? Because this is the vendor I want the gauntlets from. Prospective Sith students. Meckel? Let me save. I've only got about 7 minutes left to stream. Well, let me save. I don't know how much we could possibly advance at this point. Meckel.
Leave me be. Can't you see that I'm busy?
Are you one from the Sith Academy?
Isn't that obvious? You must be very sharp to possess such an astute sense of perception. Obviously death, however, since I asked you to leave.
Can I ask you questions?
No, you may not. I'm busy amusing myself, and I'm not going to miss any of the fun. Now get lost before I teach you a lesson.
Alright, fuck you.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
I can persuade him. Stoutfoot Cheeredy said, have you ever played Street Fighter Cross Tekken for the PS Vita? I have not. Nope. Try to persuade him.
I see.
Damn.
And who might your friends be?
It's obvious you don't believe me, but I really am Darth Revan.
On your way, citizen. You are neither a Sith.
Force persuade. You'll let me inside.
I have been conditioned to resist mental persuasion, citizen. Please, do not attempt that again.
I'm Darth Revan. How about this one? I need to get inside. I've been sent to speak with the Master of the Academy.
No one gets inside. Messages and deliveries must be relayed through official Sith channels only.
What's the medallion?
It is the device given to one who has been accepted into the Academy, but has not yet proved their worth as a student. If one of the Sith decides you are worthy, you will be given one, which you must then take to Korriban, who I believe is in the cantina. It is she who decides which hopefuls enter the Academy.
Okay.
On your way, Sid.
Well, I'm just gonna kill these kids then.
Please, don't hurt me. I am too weak with hunger.
You'll get your turn soon enough, fool. And when you do, I will be there, laughing as you collapse from heat exhaustion and Mikkel's beatings.
Yeah, Mikkel beats him. I just needed attention. Please don't distract me, whoever you are. What are you doing? Trying to prove my worth to enter the Sith Academy.
Seems like not much to do to be worthy of anything. How long you been up to it, boy?
Been here for so many days. I'm so hungry. Some of us have died, but I must be strong. I must keep standing. Are you crazy? You have to stop. I can't. I must get into the Academy. Mikkel's the Sith over there watching us. He told us we have to do this. I must be strong. Mikkel will find me worthy soon, I hope.
Is there something specific you wanted?
Are you Mikkel?
And what if I am?
Why are you making those men stand there?
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
Okay. Junior Mitch cheers to the Super Bowl starting. That's fine, I guess. Like I said, I got 4 more minutes here on the stream anyway, before I take a break. Oh. Isn't it a real test for them? I mean, you stop this at once? Wouldn't it be more merciful to just kill them?
Perhaps. But where does it say I should be merciful? There'd be no sport in it anyhow. I want to see if they are really as foolish as I suspected.
Why not just shoot them where they stand? It would at least be more direct.
That's what I would do.
Of course that's what you would do.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
Oh, there he goes. I wonder if I can do something now. Oh, let's see here. Solid Brian H89 cheered. He said, I enjoyed your content for over 10 years. I thought I'd come out of hiding and show some support. Looking forward to Doom 2. I'm going to say this, learn to use the shotgun on weak enemies and the super on stronger enemies because you run out of ammo so dang quick. I saw you talking to Mikkel. Where did he go? Did he tell you I was worthy? Mikkel's tricking you. He'll never let you in. He said your final test is to attack that guard. He did that guard. My final test at last.
One wonder if all Sith start off this gullible.
I'll do it. I'll prove my strength. What a fucking idiot.
You talked to Mikkel? Have I proved my worth? Did he say anything?
He said you should go home. The Sith aren't for you.
Go home?
Light side points? I didn't want light side points. Oh, he died.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. I will make it into the academy. Just a few hours longer. Just a few hours, surely. Dave, just a few.
Nothing. This guy died, dropped dead.
You are neither a Sith nor...
I How do I
You
become a
must
Sith?
be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go.
The cantina? I didn't even know there was a cantina. Alright, so let's save. Next time that we play, I'll head to the cantina. We'll see if we can find out who the hell this is. And try to get in from there. Good stuff. Okay.